everybody. Welcome to our podcast. Today we've got an amazing guest, Virginia Pitts from the Philippines, and she's going to be talking to us about hepatitis B and just her general life story and just giving us some really cool information. But to start us off, Amanda is going to fill us in on what actually hepatitis B is.
Thanks, Jerry. So hepatitis B is a virus that attacks the liver.
Attacks the liver,
Okay. And causes inflammation of the liver.
Right, and what does that do to somebody's health? What do they start to feel when the liver is inflamed?
So hepatitis B can be a silent virus because you can't feel it attacking the liver.
Yes.
So it can be silent for many years and then suddenly it wakes up and attacks the liver, but you can't feel it.
Right. Okay. What are the numbers though? Because if it's a silent killer, I'd imagine lots of people might have it and have no idea.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's 350 million people worldwide with hepatitis B. Wow. And today we're going to be focused on the Philippines. And the Philippines has 10% of their population
1 in 10 people.
has hepatitis B, which equates to about 11 million people.
For so many people, how is it transmitted, I guess? Because you think, is it easily transmitted? Are people getting it every day? What's the way that it's transmitted to get to
that's 10%? A really good question. Yeah. And there's so much confusion about how it's transferred from one person to another. So, for example, there are 3 ways in which it can be transferred. One is sharing blood with someone who has the virus.
Right.
So say I have the virus and my blood gets into your bloodstream.
So toothbrushes, razors, that sort of thing.
Injecting, needles, all those sorts of things, tattooing. So the thing is though, if you have had a vaccination and I have Hep B and we share needles, piercing needles or tattoo needles, you are protected.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So vaccination is the way.
Yeah. Okay. So the other ways that it can be transferred is through mother to baby during the birth. During the birth, not in the tummy. So if the mother has hepatitis B and she gets pregnant,
the baby's protected.
The baby's protected, but during the birth, because of all the blood and all the sex fluid from the female. So what happens is when the baby is born, if the baby doesn't get a vaccination at birth within 12 hours, the baby will probably get hepatitis B, about 95%, yes.
Okay, that explains
but,
the numbers.
But if the baby gets a vaccine 12 hours after birth and then 3 more over 12 months, the baby won't get hepatitis B. Okay?
Right, so vaccination is open to everybody. Best to do it as a baby.
Yeah.
And then you're protected from hepatitis B.
For the rest of your life. Yeah. However, this is the sticking point. In many countries around the world, those vaccines are either too expensive or not available. Right. So that's how it's been spread predominantly. Okay. There's one more way, and that is through sexual relationships between people. So that's the sex fluids in the male and the female that can share the virus. Okay. But again, if you've had your vaccination, you're all good.
Right. That's great. Well, Philippines, 10%. Virginia, I'm sure she's going to give us more context into what that looks like, I guess, living in that community. And now that she's here, and just give us some insight into her life.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this.
Looking forward to it.
It's going to be great.
Me too. See ya.
See you guys.
Bye.